All right, welcome to another episode of Bickering Nerds. Today, I'm going to be playing some Goblin Cleanup, and I am joined by... Oh, and this is Mike, by the way. And I am joined by Brad and Fuzzin. We're going to be looking at... So, we're going to be looking at this wonderful game, Goblin Cleanup. This is the demo for it. The game comes out in 2025. I kind of dropped this on them last minute. So, it's going to be kind of funny seeing their reactions and or hearing their reactions mostly about what they think about this game. So, what's your guys' first impression just by the startup screen so far?
Oh, right off the bat, the music is absolutely great. For all those that have not caught the lyrics, it is "clean the dungeon before the hero comes back,"
Nice.
which is hilarious.
Yep.
I like your maid outfit.
Yep. That's the maid outfit for the game. Yep.
And I assume you bought that
Nope.
as DLC and attached it.
Not yet. So actually,
This is just the demo.
yeah. So you can go to customize, and you can actually change the person to, change their body type, their accessories, and all that stuff. But there is nothing.
You can change them all to padlocks.
Yep. They're all padlocks. I changed them to padlocks. I bought that DLC, the padlock.
Oh,
DLC.
the padlock DLC did.
Yep.
Nice.
It is multiplayer. Right now, it's just going to be me playing, but it is multiplayer, so it's you and a buddy can play the game. But I say let's get into it, and all right, so we're going to play the game. So you
were
can
on
see
good old demo V4.
So you can see here that there's a bunch of different dungeon types that you can go to. I have no idea what they mean. I'm guessing they're kind of themed based, but the only one that's available to us right now is Dark Lord.
Classic dungeon.
And we're going to start with the entrance. Yeah, let's get into the
How
dungeon.
much do you get with the demo? Just this? Because I see you have tickets, and then I saw in the previous ones they had like a ticket value.
Yeah, so...
But I assume it's all locked out.
Oh, yeah. I guess, if you get 1,200, maybe. I don't know. We can see what happens. Oops. Click the wrong button.
You'd
there.
have to play those first 3 floors a couple times to get
Well, he's already at
enough
400.
tickets.
Yeah. So that was I've only really clicked on the entrance, more or less. So
Okay.
we could take a look at that. It's a pretty simple game from what I've seen so far, but yeah, let's get into the dungeon.
Yeah,
Creating
just
a
based
lobby.
off what I've seen, it has what was the one game where you had to like mop up crime scenes and everything?
You almost have the title right there.
Is it Crime Scene Cleaner or something?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Crime Scene Cleanup. So something I've noticed about this game, which is pretty interesting. Well, first off, you have 3 abilities, right? And you can see it in the manual if you want to, but you can, it says click. I'm clicking. I'm clicking. Devs, I'm clicking. I clicked.
You press E.
You gotta hit E. Okay, now I can click. So here's the the wonderful stuff. We'll get into that later. We'll get into all that. Whatever. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, fully read. I used
You are a fast reader.
Yep, I used all of my alphabet soup of neurodivergency to take care of that one real quick. I got my ADHD, dyslexia, all that fun stuff. So,
Wow.
so you got this skeleton right here that's kind of doing stuff. That's interesting. Okay, so we got... I guess that was the bartender? So...
What was?
Yeah. Or maybe it is. It's kind of a creepy game, so maybe it's a...
You are in a dungeon.
Yeah, these guys are just on break. They're taking a nap.
Right.
So
they're sleeping.
yeah,
Both in precarious positions. I mean, that one's obviously working still.
he's upset about the current work environment. He's about to go on strike. So
I thought he was doing security.
so something I thought was kind of interesting. Yeah, he probably is. Something I found interesting about this game is it has a working mirror. But something really interesting. Let's see if you guys notice what I've noticed.
The hand doesn't move.
That's right. The hand doesn't move. So I don't know.
So it's not a mirror. It's what was the game? Duke Nukem 3D that did the trick where it had a second copy of your avatar you were controlling in a separate room that would move with your character to make the impression that you were seeing through a mirror.
Right. And the other fun part is I have no legs. I'm just a floating hand.
If you know anything about game design, that's how it is.
It is.
That's how your model is. Like,
right.
So do they just? Is it a camera? Then they place the model right there. Who
Yeah.
knows? Wait, if you back up, does it show? Oh yeah, it shows you backing up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. So, but that's what I found kind of interesting is that it is a character that's being projected on there, and so I'm wondering if it's like the same kind of way that they're using it for multiplayer and stuff like that. So, all right. So at the end of the day, when you're done doing your job, or you get sick of doing it, you hit E here, and it pretty much ends the board, right? Regardless of how much you have done. So if we hit tab, we get to see the objectives that we have. We have 48 restorable things, organic remains 48, bloodstains 93. Organic remains is kind of funny. Traps left 1, mana objects left 12, and then refill the chest 1. There is no monsters on this board.
That is kind of funny that you have to reset the traps for the heroes, refill the chests full of gold.
Yep.
Like, you had to clean up what they did in the dungeon and then re-prep it for the next hero. I kind of like that. That's kind of a fun twist on it, where you're not just cleaning it up. You're resetting the stage for the next guy to come through and wreak havoc.
There was a wonderful game back in the day called, like a board game called Boss Monster, where you had to do, you were like running a dungeon, and you had to like, you kind of put the pieces in front of each other, like what the dungeon's going to be, and then heroes would just come and try to destroy your dungeon. It kind of reminds me of that, but in video game form.
Is that the one where the like design of the box was like a NES cartridge?
Yes.
Kind of. Okay, I remember that one. Yeah, that was a fun one.
So
because they had very simple rules, kind of like Munchkin.
Yeah, very much. So if you notice that there's this blue thing here, it's kind of like a blue, it's actually like a ghostly outline, actually. It's not an object. This is a part that's missing. This is a thing that I need to find, which is the cover for this. So I'm not sure if you saw, I restored this, so it did its thing. Oh, look at that. There's a body part. I don't know what part of the body this is.
Do you feed it to the mimic?
Oh.
Tell me you feed it to the mimic.
Let's see.
Oh, at least there's blood.
Yeah.
Hey.
I feel like the last hero was me just doing random stuff to like, let's bring this door inside the castle and see what happens. Let's.
Right. So here's something that we can do. Like, you see that? That's like a leg or something.
Yeah.
We could stab it, and then we can feed it to the mimic.
Give him
You
a name.
can give it a name.
Yep.
Give him a name. Give him a name.
What do you guys want to name him?
Steve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Oh, Steve, he's our buddy.
Yep. So Steve is gonna be, he's our part-time worker, but here's a little issue with Steve. Yep.
Steve will also eat you.
Steve will also eat me.
Yeah.
So I have to, now I have to go back and
He's
guess.
a free soul.
It's what?
He's a free soul.
He is a free soul. And also, it added body parts and blood to the ground.
Well,
Steve is a jerk sometimes.
so it's kind of like working with an actual cat. It's your friend up until it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other question will be, hey, Mike, where's a mop? If you got all this blood everywhere, how are you going to clean up the blood with no mop? And I will tell you, you go over here, and you spawn a slime,
Oh, God.
and you wait for it, and you stab him. And then you mop the floor.
Wow.
And then do you feed the slime to Steve?
You do. When you kill the slime. Watch his face. Watch his face. He's getting more and more sad about his...
He's realizing the reality of the matter he has been subjected to.
Father, what is my purpose? You passed the butter. Oh, he died. Aww.
So can he no longer pick up blood?
Yep. If I keep using him, he makes it gross again.
Oh, okay.
So now I gotta go. Here you go, Steve. And more. Yummy.
So there's a limit to how much blood you can pick up with a slime before Steve needs to eat it.
Per slime, yes. So we gotta kind of mop it up. I will say this: Crime Scene Cleaner was a little bit more. You had to like clean it up, like each droplet kind of thing. Where this is more of like pat the ground next to where the blood is, and it'll take care of it.
It's a little bit more generous, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, very more. Yeah, a lot more generous. So, and then let's see, Steve, you got a little something on the side of your face there. There we go. Does that feel better, Steve? Nice and clean. Okay. So now let's just do this and send that there and store this.
So I do have one question about the slimes. Is it time-based or use-based? Like,
use-based.
Okay, so you can take the new slime and kind of run across the map and start cleaning. It's not like, oh, you got 30 seconds before the slime dies.
Nope. You just keep using it and keep using it until the slime's like no longer happy, and then AKA cupcaked, and then you just get a new slime.
Okay.
Yeah, see? Look at that. Aw. This one's starting to look sad. He's got those
not
little...
looking... I mean, at the same time, if you stabbed me in the face with a pitchfork and started using me to clean up blood across a dungeon, yeah, I wouldn't be too happy about it either.
Yeah.
So I can understand.
PETA approved?
Is this what? PETA approved?
PETA approved, yeah.
I don't know if PETA I don't know if PETA actually watches over slime as a
I think you mean
protected
jellyfish?
animal.
Are they jellyfish or slime?
They're slime. They're slime.
Oh, they're just slime creatures? Then I think they're considered monsters. PETA doesn't care.
Yeah, we should ask PETA what their thoughts are about monsters. Be like, could you imagine that phone call? Hey guys, what do you guys think of the Wolfman?
Honestly, they probably still would be like, you cannot touch them.
So realistically, these things don't have to be in my hand to be used. They just have to be in the area. So I can take, let's say, what is that? It's missing a bench.
The bench.
I think I saw one over here. Here it is. I can take this and go like chop, and then watch. Boop.
Oh, okay. So it kind of auto clicks into place.
Yep.
I saw you doing that, but I wasn't sure if it was actually working half the time.
So this is my little mana generator, and so what I got to do is you're going to see in here that says mana objects left. It says 11. So you can see like there was just a little bit of mana missing from that because the hero must have, I don't know, done something to suck the mana away from that object.
From the torch?
Yeah.
So what other objects are mana objects then? Because I see the torch.
Yep. So I'm looking right now. I'm trying to see if there's any other torches in here. I think that's all of them. Because I think we got most of everything. That move I just did, what it does is it scans for blood and will tell me the distance to blood and also show me where Steve is. So I will show you this.
See, everybody needs a Steve indicator.
Oh, yeah. So I can do this and it grows them even higher. Or I can do this and make it so I can go through the little area there. So.
Oh, okay. So there is some kind of like puzzle in the ordering that you do things.
Yep.
Like as you're going back, you gotta redo that. Oh, you can pick up and move Steve.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you pick him up from the back though.
Right.
Ah!
Oh, that's spooky.
Oh man, that would have been scary.
I'm glad you showed Steve the the spooky.
Yep, Steve can actually pick up stuff as we're going.
So much easier.
Yep, we can just be like, here, eat this, Steve. And there's more over
These
here.
heroes are made of mess.
So I assume this is one of the traps you have to reset, because it looks like that's where like spikes would come up from the floor.
Actually, you don't have to reset it. Let me do something and I'll show you. So just like any overlord in any video game or fantasy book or whatever, they do not care about their employees whatsoever, right?
Right.
So let's pop that. That's my respawn point. So yeah, if I'm just walking through, oh my God, spikes got me.
Okay.
Yeah, so the whole time you're cleaning, you gotta make sure you don't step on the traps. Or if you
create
do,
even more of a mess.
yeah, because every time you step on something, you add body parts to the situation. So,
And there's more slime.
yep, I don't have any slime right now either. So, That's another hard part. So there we go. Here you go, Steve. From downtown.
Do you have to wait for him to finish eating before you can throw the next one at him?
I don't know.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, we'll pick up that piece of candy in just a moment.
You don't give that to Steve?
Nope.
It's a treat.
Nope. Steve, he's a diabetic.
He's carnivore only.
Yep.
Oh, sugar. Ah, poor Steve.
Poor Steve, yeah. He's got the beatus.
I mean, look at that tongue. I can kind of tell.
Yeah, last time I played this, I named that critter after my pug.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's kind of how he looks when he's eating.
Perfect representation.
Yeah.
I think the chair was, you just passed it on the other side of the spikes.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I kind of like the, I don't want to say the gross aesthetic of it, but kind of the very, like, monsterish aesthetic of everything you got here.
Oh, yeah. I think they did a
they-
wonderful job with, you know, like bringing a dungeon to life kind of thing, like what it's like, you know, with the lights on, kind of like the bar after midnight or after 2 a.m. You know, turning on the ugly lights.
There was some detail put in here. It wasn't
yeah.
just like, oh, we're going to make one where it's in a dungeon. They were like, okay, we're gonna think on this. We're gonna be creative. We're gonna, what do you clean with? A slime. How
Right.
do you, you know, use it? Oh, you stab it with a pitchfork. Well, what else can you use the pitchfork for? Oh, everything else.
Yeah, stabbing, you know, body parts that have been left on the ground. I also like how this person has a, you know, they don't want to touch anything. They just kind of,
Yeah.
you never see me lift anything. It's always you know, this
They
mana.
use their magic telekinesis.
That's right. That's the power to move you,
Well,
Kyle.
I mean, they're wearing gloves and they don't touch anything.
Right?
Clearly, you know.
Oh, is that the chest for the hero?
Yep. So that
They
would
get a piece of candy?
Yep. So, yeah, it says refill golden chests. So I'm trying to put the candies into the golden chest. So also, there is a switch right here.
Oh, shit.
And then
See, I was expecting that to be the switch for the spikes in the ground, like as you were leaving, kind of thing.
those are right here.
Yeah. So can you? I see the gearbox for the switch.
I know
Oh,
what
there's
you're gonna
nothing
ask. I know. No, you cannot. You cannot.
Okay.
Disable it or something. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, place 3 items inside the box and close it. Inside the chest. Okay. So close.
You just had the close.
Close.
There you go.
Close.
You keep losing
Dev.
it.
Devs.
Look at the thing. Look at right there.
There we go.
Look at the right spot.
Can I open it? I can open it. That's a dumb lock there.
Nice. Now you can't close it again.
No, I can't close it again. Okay, let's do this. All right, so you can see it says 2 of 7 done, so the golden chest is done.
You paid by the hour in this? Yeah, I guess.
No, because he
don't
was
get
given a
paid.
time limit of 25 minutes that
Yeah.
he is getting dangerously close to and barely done anything.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
you're falling behind here.
Yep. I think this will go over there. Let's see. You,
You're about to get pay deduction.
right? Oh, it's done in lashings.
Oh, great.
Your pay or punishment?
Both.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It matters how what they say to you while doing it.
Right.
All right.
It is kind of funny that they make the slide. They gave it a face to be like, oh, it's sad that it's being used.
We want to see the sad desperation in its face of like, oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Give it more tears. I think it was around the corner there, like within the.
It's right here.
Oh, there's one there too.
Yep.
I swear there was one in that little pocket you got caught in, right around the corner there. Other side maybe.
That's missing a little one of these guys.
Or I think it's behind
Take it
you.
off.
If you look like directly to the right from where you were standing.
I think if I just tell them opposite direction.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
just make it even worse. You'll get even more lashing.
Just more confusing.
Let's mess him up even more. I think
You just wanted to set off the trap.
I think we're just gonna have
Didn't
to take Steve for a walk here. Come here, Steve. Let's watch out for those things and get the. So it looks like a hero died right here.
Yeah, that was you.
Oh yeah. I'm not a
Showing
hero.
us how the mechanic works.
It wasn't a hero. It was a worker.
Yeah. Don't worry, it was no one important. Oh yeah, good. Put Steve right by the trap that you keep setting off. That's gonna go perfectly.
Especially when I get the room like almost done. It's gonna be the moment
Right.
that I step on something, or he leans forward just a hair.
Just enough.
I'm telling you, it's so much like a pug.
The tongue, the teeth,
Yeah.
the grin. It's
Feed
all
me,
there.
Dad. Feed me.
Because you gotta pick up the pace. I'm your assistant.
There you go.
By the way.
You're my timer.
The project manager.
Assistant project managing, and I sit back, don't do anything, just tell you, hey, gotta do that quicker.
Hey, just so you know, the deadline's coming up.
Deadline's coming up.
Thanks.
Thanks.
ETA, or T minus
Yep.
4 minutes.
While you're sucking down like a coffee. Hey, Peter, how's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday. That'd be great. Thanks.
So about those blood spots. Yeah, so one of those heroes died. You know, so I'm gonna need you to come in on Sunday and clean that up.
You know, this is our busy season, so yeah.
A lot of people coming.
Lots of people coming in for their candy after they survive all the dangerous traps.
That's right. Let's see. Get this over.
Because nobody
here.
wants to just wait until the candy goes clearance after Halloween. No.
Right, no.
You want it now.
So this guy,
Right.
I'll put him here for a
Oh.
second. Yeah, so he is.
Laser?
Be careful of Steve.
Yeah, this is a not friendly laser.
So you want to wait until the end to put him up.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to dismantle him
Why is
for the
Martin
time
looking
being.
at you now?
So do you have a limited amount of mana?
No.
Because I don't see... Okay. Because you went back to the one altar. What does that do again?
That's my respawn point. Whoa, that I almost needed.
I thought that was like refilling your mana or something.
No, that's the when I die. Not if, when.
Right.
I'll just put this here
How
for
many
now.
respawn nice distraction I
Yeah.
gave. Because you have, by the way, a minute and 40 seconds.
Yeah, it's not happening. I don't know what they're.
Not with that attitude.
I don't know what crack they're smoking.
Not with that attitude.
This is the table that goes all the way over here.
Management used a lot of information to figure out that timetable that you're missing.
Yeah, they did.
A lot of trial
They
and
surveyed how long they wanted it to take, and that's the final answer.
Yeah, that was. You know what? You got right on the head there. That was exactly it. That's how my bosses work on everything.
Right.
error.
That's how
They looked at-
everyone works.
They looked at what needed to be done, and then they just decided that it just needed to be done now.
Yeah.
This feels like it'll only take 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
that's what we're going to base it off of.
Or we knew a guy that was able to do it in 20 minutes because he had 40 people working for him doing it.
Well, no, it'd
But
be
you
we
gotta
knew
do
a
it by
guy
yourself.
that did it in 40 minutes, and we think that you can cut that down in half.
Yeah, save us some money too, and
Save
do
us
it for
some
cheaper.
money. Yeah. No healthcare.
Yeah. Your healthcare is walk in front of one of those traps and see what happens.
Right. Your healthcare plan is the altar.
It's just not that bad of one.
Right.
God dang it. So the thing that sucks is there is no slime thing over there. That is awesome.
But can you still stab that size one?
Yeah, and then it falls apart into individuals. So let's see. Let's do this. I got this guy.
Can't make a mega mop from it.
We'll see when this one
You
does.
might be able to
we'll
just
see.
pick up the... You got one more dot behind the eyeball altar as well.
I think that was...
It was a pretty big spot.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for pointing it out. You guys are helpful.
Project management here.
But there's a lot of meat right there.
I'm sorry.
If you didn't
That's a
notice.
me that you got right there. I almost walked right into Steve 2. This is
I was
not
gonna
Steve.
say.
This is Steve 2.
Is it... just the number 2, not II.
Can you feed Steve 1 to Steve 2?
Oh, that's a good question. Or does it make a mini mimic?
A baby Steve?
A baby Steve. Let's see. Is there a place for a chest? God dang it. I was not even paying attention to that. I should have.
I think you have to clean that up.
Thanks. Awesome.
I think you have to clean that up too.
I think you're just making the situation even worse.
Oh, come on. Nah.
By the way, you're
I'm
past
overtime
by
now.
3 minutes.
Yeah. I'm working the weekend now to get the project finished.
Yeah, this is late Friday night. At this
Yeah.
point.
And then you're arguing with your wife or your loved one going, I'll get home soon. I got to get this done. Or, I'm going to get fired.
Lives depend on it.
Lives depend on it. You don't get it.
Putting food on the table. Will you get off my back?
Right?
Try not to run into the spike.
You have no idea what kind of day I had
Steve,
at work today.
You jerk.
That was your 5th death, by the way.
I think you're creating more.
Is that a ghost that's coming after you now that...
Yep.
Because you're taking too long?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think it's his own ghost.
It's my own ghost from my...
Yeah.
I haunt me.
Died so many times, it's just pissed off.
Is it wearing a maid outfit?
That'd be funny. I should probably get more
More slime?
slimes, but we'll get to that.
I assume the ghost will kill you if it catches you.
Yes,
Wherever
everything
it
here
is.
wants me dead.
Right.
Everything. I don't even know where this goes. It goes there.
There you go. Good catch. I don't know where this goes. Right here.
It goes next to the thing. God dang it. Ah!
You got so much blood to clean up there, too.
Yep. And it's all mine.
See, I remember in the crime scene cleanup, you had a bucket that you would, like, put all the blood into, and then you had to go dump the bucket,
Yep.
refill it with water, redo. So they kind of streamlined it here with just the slime that you feed to Steve.
That's right. They're pre-moistened.
Right. So that's kind of nice that you don't have that much management you got to worry about.
There's
Come
a
on,
lot of
Steve.
blood.
Eat faster.
He's died a lot of times.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood. God dang it.
Yeah. Don't get hit. Don't get hit.
I always think of
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I always think of
I
Sigourney Weaver
do
in Galaxy Quest, where she's like,
Oh, yeah.
why did anyone put this in here? Like the trap with the things just slamming on the ground. I'm just worried that all of a sudden the things are gonna pop. And Steve
Don't
too.
put it near Steve.
Steve too. You are a jerk.
Hey, man, he's just doing his job.
You put it near my mouth. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, what
Right.
do you expect? You gave it to him.
You jerk. You let it hit the ground on purpose.
You work for him. He doesn't work for you.
Right? I wouldn't be surprised if he did have like a higher position than me in the lore.
What is the Shark Tale? Where there's the shark or the whales the sharks, the fish, the whale poop, and then you.
Yes. Yes. Were you
I don't
talking to my
remember.
boss?
Yeah. I've been giving him hints as to how to manage you better.
I sent instructions home to your family on how to love you less.
Right.
I just remember the car wash or the whale wash or whatever it was.
Yeah, the whale wash.
Ah, son of a. Here's Steve too. Oh, I gotta go back over here without dying.
The shark was voiced by Jack Black. I didn't remember that.
What do you mean the shark? Like the titular shark? Oh,
Yeah,
Shark
Lenny.
Tales?
The shark in Shark Tale. Oh, Mike, I don't know if you noticed this, but you died there.
Yeah, the ghost got me.
Yeah.
So to answer your question,
Yes. the ghost can kill you.
yes.
I'm glad you finally decided to show me that.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah. That was purely
100% on purpose.
Yes.
Yes. That was to answer the question I gave 3 hours ago.
Right. Purely
Not
for
out
science.
of... Right.
Let's see. Can I get it from here? Nope. Oh, yep.
Oh! But I think
Off
you
the
got a
bounce.
blood splatter.
Oh, I did. Because it hit
Yeah.
the ground first. Because he's a little jerk. Definitely my pug.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like your pug.
Oh, shit.
The food has to be on the ground before you eat it.
Right.
You gotta bite it, take it out of the bowl, put it on the ground, then you can eat it.
Yeah, then you gotta lick it from the ground so the ground becomes wet and disgusting.
Right.
Yeah. That's it. That's how you do it.
It's like you're a professional at this. You know exactly how to eat dog food.
Well, I mean, you know, sometimes curiosity
You
gets
learn
the
from
better
the
of you.
best.
Honestly, a good dog treat. Phew. Sometimes pretty good. You get one, like, you look at the ingredients, you just gotta make sure it's like just, you know, a little sugar or maybe something, just some oats, honey, you know, like, and you take a little bite. Yeah, this one stuff for my dog, like caramel apple teddy bears.
Oh.
Pretty good. I take a little bite each time I give her one.
Calm down, Shaggy.
Scooby snaps are pretty good.
One for you and one for me. Oh,
The ghost got him.
that ghost got you again there. In case you missed it.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, your time was running the whole time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oof, oof,
You're
oof, oof,
so
oof.
over budget on this project.
Yeah, I
you
know. I know. You know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it on my own. I tried to outsource some of it. It didn't go according to plan. You know.
Well,
I
you're
was kinda
outsourced- You keep getting killed by the outsourcing.
Yeah.
I know, right? Okay, we'll come back to that in a second.
I was kind of hoping the ghost was going to get you while you were away too, just as a, come back to just more body parts thrown around.
Oh yeah, just a pile of body parts. That'd be hilarious.
So are you actually doing anything, or are you just hovering the object over the blueprint of where it goes?
I'm just hovering it.
Oh, okay.
That's why you can just throw it at it. You know, it just has to be in the vicinity of the destination. I couldn't back up and I couldn't go forward. So
are we taking bets on what killed you, the ghost or the?
Oh no, it was the
the
thing.
spikes.
It was the spikes.
Are we sure though?
Yeah.
Oh, did you kill Steve and he had to respawn? Steve too, I mean.
Yeah, he had to go back to
his original spot.
Yep.
So if you're carrying Steve too and you die, he just
goes back
zooms
to
back
where
to his.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
invincible. I don't get to be, you know.
Well,
I mean, he
you
is also a
respawn.
mimic. He's higher on the food chain than you.
Yeah. I mean, he's like the, CEO's cousin or something.
Right.
All right, I gotta go
He
get more
might be
slime.
the CEO.
He might be. I wouldn't be surprised.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're feeding the CEO while you're taking care of his dungeon and prepping it for more food to arrive for him.
Yep. I'm gonna go get my last slime here. I should probably get more slime for this area. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so we are actually getting close to the end of the board here. So you see that there's some caskets that have to be done, and then the trap has to be done.
You got your eye and...
Yep. So we're gonna do a quick blood check. As long as I don't get killed, we should be... I'm gonna do a blood check over here. But yeah, we're getting close to the end. At the end, there's kind of like a... It's not a boss, but it's a little bit of like a more of a challenging situation. So.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Because, yeah, I was looking at the Kickstarter for a second here, and I saw that there is, like, a level where you had to... Yeah, you had to, like, clean around a dragon that's trying to attack you.
Yeah.
What you're cleaning. And so I assume it's something like that.
Kind of, yes. Yep. Yeah, because you can't kill... You're not allowed to kill any of the, you know.
Right, that's your boss. Can you just do it correctly, please?
Oh my god.
No, can you... No, correctly.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is enough.
Assuming you don't die.
Yeah, there's, what, 3 there? Something? Plus the one on my stick?
Right.
Alright, let's put that there. Mop this up.
That is dangerously close to Steve, too.
I put it on his back. Everything's...
Okay.
Yeah, it's safe in the back.
Bickering nerds.
Bickering nerds.
It's safe in the back.
That's gonna be a shirt. Ah! I need to clean this up, but the whole time, this tree is shooting roots at me.
Oh, okay. So, what did you do to anger the Deku tree?
I don't know.
Because whatever it is, he's not too happy with you.
Here you go, Steve. Here's a snack. Steve, you're a snack. All right. We're gonna do this.
You know, I don't know if Steve likes sexual harassment in the workplace. That might come back to haunt you later.
Right?
Oh, there's another one of your doors.
Especially if he's my boss. That'd be awkward. Or very good.
Oh, or that's promotion material right there.
That's right, yeah.
You know, how does Steve feel about orc maids?
Right?
You know he wants to eat you, so that's got to be a net positive.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you notice, but whenever you pick up the slime using the pitchfork, they blush.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they blush for a minute.
Oh, it's not happy. Hi, tree. How you doing? Okay, yeah.
There's one on the rock to the left that he passed. Right there.
There it is.
Yeah.
There we go. I got all the blood splatter. All right, so let's take a look,
So, yeah.
see what's left on the to-do list. So traps left, mana objects, and restorable things. So the restorable things are the lids. The trap is the eye, and then 7 more mana objects. Where did I miss some mana objects?
But yeah, go ahead and feed that one to Steve since you already got all the blood splatter, and then pick up the next one, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I saw it, yeah. All right, let's see if there's any mana things out here. I don't think there is.
Can you use your little, like, zoning ability?
No, that's just for blood.
Oh. That's kind of a shame, because there's a lot more stuff that you got to pick up and do that could be helpful for.
Right. Maybe it's an upgrade later, you know, like maybe you get to level up-ish kind of thing.
Oh, spend your tickets and your points.
All the perks.
All the perks.
All right, let's see.
Oh.
All right, restorable things, done. So now we just got to find the rest of the mana objects, which are 6. That's crazy to me that there's 6 left of those. There's that one.
Did that one actually need it? Oh, there. Yep. That could have been bad.
Yeah. It wouldn't be so bad to get killed over here because I got this guy and I got Steve 1.
A purple over that way. Yeah. I think they're all over here. Up the stairs. Yep.
All right, what do we got left? One? Perfect. Okay. I know exactly where that one is. And that's on the way out.
Oh, there you go. Oh, do you leave the same way you came in?
Yep. Yeah, you got to go clock out, man. So.
Oh, that's right. You got to... Yep.
Do that. All right. I'm done for the workday.
Perfect. And it only took you 3 times longer than originally suggested.
No, double. Plus,
wasn't it 20 minutes?
25.
Oh, 25. Okay.
Yeah. So now we go like this. Boop.
Oh, you got
Done.
the Flintstones horn.
That's right.